This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. So Alabama's a chance to score early here thanks to that great return. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try the right here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
2nd and goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Tulane's offense gets their first crack now. This wide receiver, Kirk, is so dynamic. He puts a lot of pressure on the corners, and frankly, the safeties are going to have to get involved in coverage today, right? Yeah,
the free safety's going to be tempted here to make plays, but this quarterback has a favorite target. He comes up with most of the 50-50 balls. Expect to see plenty of double coverage and help from this free safety today.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short game on the play. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Ball handed off. Tackle made after just a short game. 3rd down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a deep completion. And it's complete down. Hold on a second, there's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline. It's Hunt. Short completion there. Second down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The pocket breaking down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
First and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown. And now the defense able to bring him down. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Great job for the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. He's running out of time here. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. So a short attempt, but from the right hash, it's a bit of a tricky angle. He missed it. Field goal, no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Solid run. Tackled to the 45-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, the defense better start adjusting, realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense recovers the fumble.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
A handoff from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man in the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. And the running back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the wideout goes in motion. Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looking to throw again. Pressure, and he'll lost it to the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line of gain. No huddle here for the offense. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Hit his... It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. Special teams on the field. Now here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And that sets up a return. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's second down here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's...
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Down he goes. A sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. They bring the punter onto the field now. And this will be fair caught about the 15. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And the game just good enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Second down after that previous play.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. The attempt is no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Using his legs here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And he'll set up to throw. And that catch is hauled in. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. That completion makes it second and short. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense finally producing here. Sets up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Cannot escape, and down he goes. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. Yeah, the coach may have some explaining to do. I'm not sure what the thinking is sending out the field goal unit here. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there?
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. he's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. And they get the second half started with a running play. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A 4th down drop here in the middle of the field. Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Makes a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. The offense going with the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
The field goal is good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Big throw caught on the left side. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, tied. Can you say methodical? A marathon march for just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long with 23.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Ball handed off. Tackled, but first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He's got a man down the middle. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. first down here for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Getting set for second down.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll run it from the gun. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sacked.
And a sophomore making an impact play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Fair catch made at the 35. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. caught in the backfield. It's Hunt. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Breaks loose at the 40. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
They'll run it to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down mark.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The punt team making their way on the field. This will be fair caught back at the 10-yard line. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Offense in hurry-up mode.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a 1-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. No huddle now for the offense. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense goes to the pistol formation now. Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Alabama.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. Okay, it's third down after that run. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this